Hi, this is a short tutorial about the submission declarations that you will need to prepare as part of your article submission. First of all, I invite you to visit the SBD Lab server on the Common, and from the Common locate the SBD Lab wiki and fetch the SBD Lab templates, and within the SBD Lab templates folder you'll find a folder called GP, standing for Journal Paper 051 Definition Resilient Cooling. This folder in fact is an example of a full submission of an article, and from there we will locate the administrative folder where you will find a similar example of a full submission. So allow me to explore that with you. If you cannot access this folder, you might ask me for having access online, exceptionally for people who cannot have access to the lab physically. Now let's go check what is in this folder. Well, once you arrive on the folder called GP051 Definition Resilient Cooling and locate the administrative folder, within that you will find a folder called Submission Declarations. This is the target folder that you will find a series of documents that we will try to go through. First of all, you have to work on the author declaration. It's a document that declares the authors of your manuscripts, and you need to address it towards the journal that the article is going to be published at, and the title of your article needs to be updated. This information needs to be updated. The rest of the text is classical, and then the corresponding author, whether it's me or somebody else, needs to be added his or her name here, updating the dates. And from there you need to list all the co-author in a chronological order, as you can see, and they have to have a signature. It could be a file, simple JPEG file, and a date, and their affiliation should be added in a complete way. What you have to do is to take this template and share it with the co-author and ask them to fill it up. This could be done in a manual way through email, or that you can create a shared file through G Drive, for example, and ask them to start to fill it up. But take care, if you have a shared folder or shared file, you will need that they all get authorization, and most probably they must have a Gmail account. So this is an example of all the authors who are part of this declaration. So this is the first document you now need to work on. It takes some time, so therefore you have to prepare for it. It's called the author declaration template. So this needs to be filled. Second document that you have to look at is the competing interest document, and that's something that is not difficult. It's just this document. Make sure you have it, and you click on this option, and then you can save it. After that, you can go directly to the credit author statement, and as you can see, the credit author statement, it's a document that says who contributed in this paper and what did they contribute with, meaning that every name we can see here has a series of action that took place, for example, conceptualization, supervision. And what you have to do is to list the authors of your article and add next to each of them what kind of contribution they did. Make sure that all these contributions are covering all authors and covering all the activities that can take place to create a paper. Once done, this can be saved and you can do it autonomously, but if you need help, you can come back to me. Now this is done, then you can move to the cover letter, and you need to write a cover letter that explains some basics about your article. Mention the journal name, make sure if there is a special issue you mention it, if not just the editor. Update the information about the title of the work, and here you need to start to explain shortly what is your paper about. You can copy paste that from the abstract, and then also need to mention very explicitly what is the innovation and the added value of your work. The innovation part should be always found in the introduction. And from there it can be signed, and the main signature should be always done by the corresponding author. So the corresponding author should be always signing all these documents. Once done, you can move now to the following document, which is a list of authors. And here you must create this list of authors, all the authors with their affiliations in order. And then you have to write the emails of these authors, and you need to make sure that you share this document with all authors, enable that they are ready to correct or approve these affiliations, and in the same time approve their emails. Because sometimes some authors, they communicate using a certain email, But when it comes to their affiliation and to the official email that they wanted to be appearing on the article, they will have different opinions. So it's very important to share this author list, validated very early on, and also clarify that this will be the order of authorship for everyone. So don't forget about that too. Now the last document you have to work on is the list of reviewers. What is the list of reviewers? The list of reviewers is a document that is simply including a list of reviewers. For example, you can have names of minimum 3 reviewers that will review the article. How can you come up or find those names? The best way is always to cite or to use names of professors who were highly cited in your article, and preferably people that you have been admiring while you are doing your literature review. So if you find any name that is interesting, this person published several articles that you read and you find them very relevant to your work, this is a good idea. And always make sure that those reviewers are not co-authors with you in your paper. They are well established professors in their field, and that they are we have all their details, including their email address. We know about their position, their affiliation or university, the department they are in. All that you can collect it from internet and prepare this list. And as I told you, at least you must have in this list 3 authors as a minimum, and you can do it also in consultation with me or with other peers. That's it for today's presentation. I just wanted to highlight the importance of the presentation. As you can see, we explored here these 6 files or 6 documents that you need to prepare as part of any submission declaration to be ready to submit your paper. Good luck, and don't hesitate to contact me. Thank you.